Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the show. Guys, doing well on this 31st January 2025. We're almost done with my day. I'm gonna go sleep soon. It's gonna be phenomenal. This is a small video. This is a like not necessarily this is a video that I don't know why I'm doing it. I feel like I owe you guys some explanation. Always this needs of justification, right? But you're gonna be seeing at least tomorrow. At least tomorrow morning, I can almost guarantee that that you're gonna be seeing less content tomorrow. And if I do post content, it's possibly gonna be some content that I had on the GoPro, some unedited footage, some footage that I didn't show, some footage that I didn't post. The reason is because we are it's a gaming channel, because yes, we're having two channel, right? So on the gaming channel, at first, I'm not gonna tell you guys a story. I had there's such a weird feeling. I had such a wonderful day. I had such a good day that I'm kind of satisfied with what I did, right? And I don't feel the need to do more, which is a really big step into our curing addiction of overworking, right? And because there's a time where I couldn't stop. Even if I was satisfied, I couldn't stop, right? Which you should stop, because your body's telling you, your brain is telling you, bro, that's good, you're good, right? But you don't listen to your brain. So there's this gaming channel, and the reason why I feel bad, I feel okay. That they come clean, okay? That they come clean. I'm gonna look like a fucking genius that planned everything, but it's not. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. So what happened was I was filming and filming and filming and filming. We have 1,000 gigs of of videos on the GoPro. Now, technically speaking, do we really have 1,000 gig? No. So technically speaking, 11 minutes is 4, right? So we're gonna do a little math together. You guys are down? Are you guys down to do some math? Cause I'm down to do some math. So yeah, let's do some math, okay? We got the nice little Scotty. This is gonna be our place to calculate it. Okay, so you know that 4 gig, right, is 11, right? So you do 1,000 divided by 11, right? You know it's 9. You know it's 90 and 90, right? And it'll give you, right, a 900, huh? 90, right? So you know that you're doing the math. Oh my god, it's been a while since we did math like that. And now I'm seeing that it doesn't show up. So I'm going to give you another piece of paper. Yeah, that's what happened when you clean the house. You think you have a dozen pieces of paper on ground, but you don't. It's actually perfect. Shout out to Mythical V. This is how we wished her happy birthday. We wished her happy birthday, and we ended up doing a pew pew on her, which is a pow pow. So we have 1,000 gig, right? So we do 1,000 divided by 11. So technically, what you do, you do 10 divided by 10, right? Divided by 10 is exactly 10. But you know we got 11, so it's gonna be 10, right? So you try 9, right? And then you end up with a 9, you end up with a 990, right? Right? That's cool, that's good? Okay, cool. And then you realize that you have 0. Oh, fuck. I forgot how to do it. Okay. So I need to borrow here, which is 10. I need to borrow here, which is 9. I need to borrow here, so you realize it's 10, right? So you got a 90. So there's about 90 times 11, right? So what you do, right, is you know that 11 minutes, there's about 5 of them in an hour. So 5 of them equals 55, right? So you do 90, okay? Did we just do fucking math together? I think we did. Divided by 5, right? And you know that 20 is 100, so you know that 18 is 90, right? Or you can just do 10 times 5, which is 50, and then you add 8 times 5, which is 40. No, it's 90, right? So you do minus 90, right? So we have 18 hours of content, which is nothing. It's nothing. I do that in a week. Not to brag, of course, but if I was to brag, maybe I would, right? No, right? Now, you would think that this is good. This is pretty good, right? This is pretty good, right? 18 hours of content on the GoPro, because the GoPro, it's high quality. So yeah, it's a lot. So and I feel like I'm doing this video as a half as justifying, but also as a behind the scene. That's kind of cool because I like doing behind the scene work. I love behind the scenes. There's people that are gonna go behind the scene and they're gonna be obsessed with the stats, which we did a video on today. People are gonna be obsessed with the results, right, of the video. I'm obsessed with the content, the process of doing video. I was watching a guy that I really like, which is ProZD. Shout out to ProZD. Very popular. Nice, amazing voice actor, amazing guy, and he was complaining about his views and how the algorithm fucked him over, right? Now, of course, there's a difference. That's his job. Se não lucrar, você não lucrar. Estou? Se não lucrar, não é possibile mancare. Se non potete mancare, ma doare pura. Estou? Mas tu? Estou. It's a little Romanian for you guys. So yes, he was complaining about the algorithm, and that's what I was talking about stats this morning, right? I was talking about stats and how it affects you and how it shouldn't affect you, right? And yeah, it's harder. It's harder in the sense of you kind of don't want to do it. Well, not in the sense that you don't want to do it, but you don't want to be a slave to the stats, right? It's funny. I made a video this morning. I know we're going places right now, right? But I made a video this morning, right? And I was talking about how my parents were slaves to work, right? And I saw my parents being slaves to their work, and because I saw my parents being slaves to their work, I didn't have this mentality of I need to work. Because I saw how it affected them, or at least how I perceived it as affected them. Maybe it didn't affect them. Maybe they were happy. And I'm happy if they're happy. And in my mind, that's not life. That is not life. So I was afraid of becoming a wage slave, which is a slave to the wage. So, for example, right, I have this amount of money, I need this amount of money, I'm a wage slave, in the sense that if I don't get that money, I cannot pay that money. Because I cannot pay that money, I cannot live, right? The wage slave. And then slave to work, because that's all their life. They had nothing in the background. They had had no personal life, right? They were just working, right? It was their entire life. That was their only purpose, is to work, right? Which is good. I admire that to a certain degree. That's hard work. That's dedication, right? And I like that, right? There's more to life. Yeah, but if you're happy with that, if you're satisfied, then be satisfied, be happy, right? Do you, boo boo? And then I realized that I'm the exact same way. I'm the exact same fucking way. Where I have 18 hours of content and I didn't even post yet. Why? Because I didn't have the time to edit it, right? Or I can show you something else. What can I show you already? Corn? You wouldn't like the corn I watch. So we have this, right? This is my video, right? And you see here, right? And you see here. That was our video that I didn't post, right? Or you can realize that we have 260 gigs. So take away now. Take it away about 120 gigs of gaming. And yeah, that's the content I didn't put, right? And that content in a perfect world was content that I knew at that time I was taking out too much content. So I was like, okay, well, guess what? On this I don't have the space. On this phone I don't have the space. iPhone. On this one I have the space. I think that's gonna be filmed here. On the GoPro I have the space. Everything that's gonna be filmed on the GoPro, I don't need to post it, right? I'll keep it for rainy day, right? And then those rainy day actually came. When I had a burnout, when I had my micro depression phase arc. It's not a phase, Mom, because I got your picture. I'm thinking with you, dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'ma say a little bit of a all-time low, dear Maria. Yeah, the name of the stripper, actually. Did you guys know that? I didn't. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, I actually hit that lower point when it came to content creation, and I was burned out, so of course I didn't put content. So I started uploading old content, and some of you guys understood that it was content that was old, right? Some of you guys said, "Hey, nice haircut, dude." Okay, cool. But yeah, so the reason why I'm uploading this is also because okay, so this is where it gets complicated. This is where the whole video takes shape, right? You know the movie 50 Shades of Grey, right? All of this, we're in the red room. We might say 50 Shades of Grey because we just take 50 ways to talk about the story. And if you talk about 50 ways, you have to talk about the song 50 Ways to Die from Train. A lot of people don't like Train. I fucking love Train. And I'm going to convince you to like Train, right? I'm going to show you a certain picture and it's going to make you like trains, right? But they say an image is worth about 1,000 words, right? And the song is about 400 letters, right? So we're going to go. We're going with an ads. What's up, Google Muffin? I used to play that game. Kind of cool. Nothing great. Nothing phenomenal. David Hasselhoff. David Asshole. That's you. I'm sure on mariachi. So 50 Shades of Grey should say goodbye. There's a concept with 50, right? And the song is actually really good. So the song is about the guy who this girl broke up with him, and everybody asked him where's she, and he's too ashamed to say she broke up with him. So he invents lie, and he's not good at lying. So he invents 50 different lies to tell her why she left. Right, which actually really pretty good song. And we all been there, right? Oh, you haven't been there? Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. So I kind of already used some of the backlog because I didn't couldn't film. Now I'll be completely fair. I'll be completely honest. It's been 3 weeks where I really enjoy making content again. I really enjoy it, and I'm making videos after videos after videos after videos after videos. You know the deal, right? You see that you follow the channel, right? And it's nice because you get into this creative mood, right? But there's also this not necessarily fear, but this apprehension. Apprehension is a good word. This apprehension that I'm gonna be working really soon, so this this self-appointed break due to a mental health issue, I'm loco. Kind of was the perfect timing because it was a forced detox. It's like it's like a, oh my god, I shouldn't say that. It's too late already, right? It's like a junkie, right? And a junkie is using and he's using and he's using and using and he's using, right? And he stole from everybody and he lied to everybody. And this guy is in the middle of nowhere. He has no stock on him, right? He has nobody to help him. He has no cash. He doesn't have anything. He cannot even steal because he's too. So he has a detox, not because he wants to, but because he can't. He cannot do it. He cannot get his product right. So we did that. We did that with the content. I was depressed. I was burned out, and because of that, I couldn't make content right. So luckily we had a backlog right, and that perfect thing. That backlog was perfect because it that. Such a complicated video to make. It's such a video that that hits it hit different point of life, you know. Um, we had those backlog for a couple of reasons because we knew we were gonna work. So when I was gonna work, I was gonna be able to film as much, and because we're not able to film as much, I was gonna have those. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I have a billion ID. I have a billion ID. You want some IDs? I have a. Oh, it's too far. I'm not gonna be able to get it. But you want IDs? I think I'm gonna go in notes, right? So that's one phone, right? Oh, it's a bit too. There's a bit too much light, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah, we got these. We got these. Yeah, you want to see how much it goes? You got these. Yeah, you see, that's not a lot, right? That's not a lot. That's all IDs for making content, right? We have papers. Just we're not even moving, right? We're not even moving. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go. Uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna go here, right? Here. I think I'm gonna go. Shit. I think I'm gonna go here, right? Right, I think I'm gonna go here, and I think I'm gonna go also. Maybe I'm gonna go here, right, for content for ideas, right, and maybe I was crazy enough to write on the other side of the paper, right? Maybe, right? That's not without the reaction that I have to do, the given content that I have planned out. This is the Switch game that we have. This is the PS4 game that we have. We have a lot more. So there's always gonna be content, right? What I realized with time, what I realized with time is I don't have time. That is the problem, right? So that backlog is actually a lot more precious than I anticipated. The backlog was a plan B. The backlog was a, if anything happened, I got this, right? No matter what, toto bene, true. Everything is okay. Um, and then I realized that that backlog is gonna be so important because I don't have time for shit. More than that, you realize that the backlog is also important because I have a gaming channel, and I've been neglecting the gaming channel because I've been busy with this one. But ultimately speaking, I wouldn't call it a mistake on the gaming channel, but why am I having two channels? Because one of them is for ink, for the personal stuff. One for the gaming, I used to have one channel with people who didn't like the gaming stuff, and the people that came for the gaming stuff did like the normal stuff, right? So trying to please everybody, which is a lesson to be learned, I ended up pleasing no one. Okay. Oops. So guess what we have? The mistake that I did was the original channel, right? The original channel was the original channel was for me to be there, and the gaming channel was supposed to be only gaming. But then I show my face, and then start talking to people, and then I develop a sort of connection with a lot of people, right? And it's tough. It's really tough because they're two different community, right? If I always had this fucked up image, and I know it's gonna be very discriminatory. It's gonna be very almost to a sense of offensive. I have this image of a person, right, that has. I don't know why. When I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about the Adam Sandler movie. I'm thinking about a specific Adam Sandler movie, where with his family, he wears the I don't know how you call the Jewish hat. I think it's kippah, but I'm not sure. And he's very religious and a very nice guy, and he goes to work and he's a completely different person, right? And I had this image of this, and I feel like I feel like that by neglecting one of them, I'm disappointing people, right? And I think that's I know that. I don't think I know that by doing two channels, I'm gonna be chasing two bunnies, and I'm gonna get home, and my wife is gonna have me. I don't have a wife, right? My wife's gonna have me. Hey, what did you bring for dinner? Nothing. Why? Because I was chasing both. It's a very complicated situation. It's a very complex situation. But why are we doing this video? Is I have to take a step back, and I'm gonna film this video. You're still gonna get a lot of videos. I don't know how many videos I can do here on the gaming. You're still gonna get a lot of videos. Do not worry about that. But I realized that last year I worked too hard, and it led me to my downfall. I realized that if I don't stop myself, I'll go in the same way. I'll go in the same path. So the reason we're not gonna film as much is because we're still making content. So it's not like, oh, I decided to take a little break. No, we're still working, right? But I'm not gonna be able to film as much because it's that's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing because the whole video I'm like, oh well, if you chase two, I had to take care of two, but I only want to take care of one. Oh man, I shouldn't have taken care of two. I should have focused on one. Right? That's what I said. Right? I'm realizing that right now I'm trying to do 100% gaming, 100%. So you see my daily planner. You see the days and how much time I spent on mobile gaming, how much time I spent making videos, how much time I spent uploading videos. And that is good. That is really good. But I'm going to 100, and I figure I need to go 50-50. And people aren't gonna be happy. Some people are gonna understand. It's weird because I'm not gonna. I was dating this girl, right? And talking about compromises. 2025 is the year of compromises. The year of balance. Where I'm trying to balance everything in my life, but I'm also trying to balance two channel. And she was asking me for a movie recommendation. She was romantic, so I of course recommend A Silent Voice, right? Silent Voice, which is phenomenal. And she was like, "No, I don't want cartoons." I almost gave her the "it's not cartoon, it's fucking anime, girl. Get it right." But I didn't because I'm a good dude. I'm a good boy. And I was like, you know what? Do I really need to tell her? Do I really need to tell her? It's fucking anime. That's something I can enjoy on my own. Maybe you don't have to do everything together. So yeah, so compromises, right? And then and it's the weird thing about making this video. Can I be honest with you? Can I be open book? Can I be an open book with you guys? Can I? I'm making this video, even though I know most people will understand. Most people will understand. I'm it's such a I'm making this video for people that don't understand. Yeah. They don't understand because they don't care. I'm doing this for them. I don't know why. I don't know why I do the things I do. Because the worst thing you ever done in your life is try to please everyone. I don't think it's a bad thing. The thing is, you should try to please everyone. No, there's people that don't deserve to be treated right. There's some people that will treat you like shit, and the answer is not to treat them right. It's to treat them like shit. Maybe they'll understand that they're treating people differently. I'm gonna get my phone fixed about a week ago, and there's a guy, and the guy I used to work with, and he's very stubborn, and he comes in and he sees me and he's like, he's trying to get a good deal for me. But me and the guy, we already agreed on the price, right? And then the guy was very aggressive, and he was trying to help me. He was trying to help me get a good price. He was trying to help me get the best I can. He was negotiating for me, even though I didn't ask him to negotiate. I'm not like, bro, I'm paying too much. Help me out. He did it for me. Right? He did it for me. I'm super grateful for that. But I saw the shop owner, who was really nice to me, who treated me well, be uncomfortable. And maybe I'm doing the video for. The guy was pressuring me because I know the shop owner don't understand that it's not my fault. Who knows? It's. I grew up so much during the last 3 years. I evolved so much in my way of thinking, in my way of talking, and my ability to express myself, right? I understand more life. I understand life so much more. And you realize how the bullshit's going on. And listen to this, guys. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. it will always be bliss. But to understand that ignorance is bliss, you have to make you smart. So you understand how cursed you are. Yeah. I understand, and I know I cannot please everybody. Right? I understand that. People get mad at me. And instead of understanding that it's okay and to tell them, fuck you, I'm like, you know what? What can I actually do to make them happy? Let's not justify myself. Maybe if I justify myself well enough, they'll understand that it's not my fault and I do my best. Maybe. Maybe also, just maybe. Maybe they ever get a shit. Who knows? That's life. You never know until you know, and when you do know, it's too late. Right? It's crazy, right? It's a classic question of, if you knew how you were gonna die, would you stop it? Right? And most people will. What if you're meant to die? What if you're meant to have a conversation with someone? What if you? I'm just talking to talk, right? What if you're meant to have a conversation with someone and you're not meant to be friend with them, but you're trying so hard to be friend with them. You're trying everything. You're trying to be nice. You're trying to text them, trying to bring them, share your meal, right? You're not meant to be friends. Do you know how much time it took me to realize that? How many years? How many decades? It took me to realize that you're not meant to please everybody. That is insanity. That is insanity and a quarter. Thank you. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. I think we're gonna go sleep. I think this is what I need. You agree? Agreed? Cool.